Whatever we do it together.
And now for the legal stuff. The Kraken should be used at your own risk. The Wild Man Drinking Company and the Four Boys are not responsible for any injury, bodily harm, or loss of life sustained before, during, or after the use of the Kraken. The Kraken should not be used by individuals under the legal drinking age to consume alcoholic beverages. Minors should only use the Kraken with non-alcoholic canned beverages. The Wild Man Drinking Company and the Four Boys are not to be held responsible for use of the Kraken to consume alcoholic beverages by minors. This product has a sharp tip. Please keep away from children.
Welcome to another episode of the Poor Boys. And now, your hosts, Pigskin Blitz and Lone Stars Now.
What up, everybody?
Oh, happy Friday!
Welcome back to the Poor Boys. As always, I am Pigskin. Next to me, my brother from another mother, Sir Lone Star.
What's up,
and,
y'all?
We have another awesome playoff Pickem stream in hand for you guys. But before we get that started, as always, chat, let's get cracking, buddy.
Hey, let's get cracking, y'all. I moved my camera.
Cheers to Wild Man Drinking Company.
Cheers to Wild Man Drinking.
There we go. Oh, let me get this. Oh, such a beautiful sound.
That just sounds so beautiful,
It's
doesn't
such
it?
a beautiful sound.
It just...
Cheers, buddy.
You know what? There's nothing but to say let's cheers and let's do this.
Let's do
So,
that's cold.
Buddy.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Poor Boys. Another lovely episode this Friday evening. Went a little bit early tonight. I didn't have to work as late today, so we're doing it our normal time. We normally do it on Friday. We got a couple games tomorrow, a couple games on Sunday. Great games that happened this last weekend. We're going to cover every single bit of it.
Yes.
First off, in the chat, we got Mr. Fulton. What's up, buddy? Susan, how you doing, lady? Thanks for coming in. Mr. Codio, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, everybody. As we're trying to get everything situated and set up here for you guys.
Yes, and I'm getting last minute notification of picks. So
From people, okay. I'm just trying to get it all set up.
So I do not miss it. But we thank y'all. So we do want to first thank everybody for being here, who has been here all year long, who has supported us the entire football season. It has been amazing. People who have gone to Wild Man Drinking and used our promo and gotten some product, and everybody who is involved in the Survivor Series, and also our newest installment, the podcast. Everybody who's gone over, followed, listened to us, it means the world to us. We hope that we're putting out good content that you want to listen to. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. But we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for supporting us on all the platforms that we are on: TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. So thank y'all.
Yes, thank you. I'll be right back, Chad.
Martina's in the house. What up, girlie? What up, babe? I am putting in picks real quick for the drunken neighbor. Jacksonville, Philadelphia, Cincy, and Dallas. 13 and how many? I think he said 12. I put him down for 12. I think he said 12. All right. So everybody is, well, not everybody, but we do have all the picks so far. Don't tell people I'm Martinez. I will not. You just did it yourself. And Fulton, awesome on the special day. Y'all share this out. Y'all try it. Ooh, shit. Cracking burps. Y'all share this out as many. I guess we don't typically do this, but we're trying to grow this channel. That's why we're doing the podcast. That's why we're trying to do interactive stuff and have fun and do little pools and stuff like that. Share this out if you're able to on YouTube, Twitters, Facebooks, all that good stuff. I said we have fun doing this. We want to share this with everybody else. If you even copy the link and share it to people on text. We're going to definitely have some fun. I talk about last week's games, talk about this week's games, all that good stuff.
Sorry, bro. Had a child emergency real quick.
Oh, you're good. What up, Danimal? How you doing, good sir?
What up, Dan? How we doing, buddy? Miss Martinez. Hello, lady. What's going on?
But, man, what a week last week in the wild card. They don't call it. Well, hold on. Let me specify. Super wild card. Not know until last night. It is now the super wild card.
Yeah, you gotta love that, Mark. You gotta love the guys in the marketing departments.
Yes. Did I not bring my freaking vape in here? Holy shit. I'll let you do what you do, and I gotta step away for a quick second. But we had an amazing week of or weekend and a Monday for wild card games. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know what you thought, but I mean, do you think all the games lived up to the hype?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, up until halftime, I thought that the Seahawks had a real chance to beat San Francisco. They played really well in that first half. They shut Brock Purdy down. They shut McCaffrey down. They did everything they needed to do to stop that offense, and they held them. And Seahawks just did what they normally do and come out in the second half and kind of screw it up. You know, they kind of lost it in the second half. I think once the fumble happened, oh, dude, my brain just farted.
Who fumbled? Because I did not see much of that game. I did not see a whole lot of that game.
Fucking, oh dear God. Hold on.
The 49ers.
Geno Smith. When Geno Smith fumbled the ball, and the Niners got it back, after that, the Seahawks are done. They were flat. They couldn't get anything going. Both quarterbacks had a good game. Geno Smith, 253 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, interception. Brock Purdy, 332 passing with 3 touchdowns. McCaffrey had 119 yards. Deebo Samuel had 133 yards and a touchdown. Metcalf had 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Walker had a touchdown. I mean, I'll tell you, Seahawks played fantastic.
They did.
Really did.
They even had the lead at halftime, and who did not think that? I mean, if anybody put that into a prop bet, who do you think would have the lead? You would think, obviously, San Francisco would be up massive, and Seattle was actually ahead 17-16 by 1 point. So that just shows you how close that game was, and it actually stayed close to that the entire game. Like I said, it was a field goal that won that game. So,
yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a good game all around. I really do believe the Seahawks could have won that if they would have kept their heads about them in the second half. But, of course, they did not. And the Niners did end up pulling off that win 41-23 in Santa Clara.
Oh, never mind. I was way off on that. Why did I say a field goal?
So the next game on the docket that played Saturday evening was the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. This game was absolutely insane. It was 27-7 at halftime, and Trevor Lawrence came out, and the Jaguars literally almost skunked the Chargers in the second half. Chargers only got 3 points in the third and the fourth quarter combined. The Jacksonville Jaguars went on to put up 24 points in the third and fourth quarter to win that game by 1 point. What a comeback by Trevor Lawrence. 4 interceptions and 4 touchdowns. How often do you see that?
That game was probably the surprise of the weekend. I think a lot of people turned that game off early in the second quarter, like, all right, 27-0. All right, this is done.
Yep.
And for people who kind of kept it on in the background, like myself, and I'm sure a few other people, all of a sudden you saw that score kind of creep up and creep up and creep up. You're like, whoa, does Jacksonville really have a chance at this? And you would have never thought that the Chargers would have given up that type of lead. They did. I mean, Atlanta Falcons know all about that, but I didn't think the Chargers would do it.
Well, I mean, Herbert's still young. I mean, you know what I mean? He's still a young quarterback. I don't think he's ready for playoffs. I don't think he's got the confidence built up to go very far in the playoffs. Do I think that he can be? Of course I think he can be. I think he needs some more years in the league. He needs some more experience and play time. But I do believe that Herbert could be a very good quarterback. I mean, you got Austin Eckler over there. You got a couple of good guys over there, Everett. So he's got some weapons over there in L.A. Sorry, they've changed cities so many damn times.
No more San Diego.
Yeah, I was going to say they change cities so freaking often. It's hard to keep track of where in the hell everybody is nowadays. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just think that Trevor Lawrence wanted it bad enough, and he came back out and threw 4 touchdowns in the second half. And through 3 touchdowns in the second half. He did have a
turnover ratio is insane.
Yeah,
I mean, you throw four interceptions in the first half, and then all of a sudden you come back and just dominate the first half, and you dominate the second half. It's just unheard of.
Yes, very much so. That was a very
Jaguars game, big game of the weekend.
Yep. So Jaguars do move on after coming back from 27 down. It was 27-0 before they got 1 touchdown before halftime. It went into halftime 27-7. And the Jacksonville Jaguars came out and only allowed the Dolphins to score 3 more points in the rest of that game. So, or sorry, not the Dolphins, the Chargers.
And then the next game on the
Speaking of the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins at the Bills. Again, it was an emotional field game for Buffalo for damn sure. But the damn Dolphins, man. Was that Ryan Fitzpatrick back there? I mean,
yeah, I mean, Thompson did all right. I mean, I wouldn't put stock in him. I don't think they would have made it very far, even if they did pull the win off against the Bills. I mean, yeah, you've got Wilson Jr., you've got Tyreek Hill, so you do have some weapons, but Thompson is such a young quarterback with hardly any experience. I don't think, to be honest with you, that even if they would have pulled that miraculous win off against the Bills, that they would have gone very far in the playoffs. If you had Tua there, maybe, or even Bridgewater.
I mean, you have to think of them. The Dolphins would have won. Obviously, they would have to play what, Cincy?
Kansas City.
So, I mean, yeah.
No, I think they would have played Kansas City.
They wouldn't stand a chance. I mean, Cincy would be back in the Super Bowl. So
no, I don't think they play. They wouldn't have played Cincy. They would have played Kansas City.
No. Dolphins.
No. You're right. You're right. It would have been Cincy. It would have been Cincy.
because the Bills, Dolphins winner would have went. Yeah.
Well, the Bill, it's all done based on lowest seeding too. So whoever was a lower seeded team goes to the highest seeded team. So they would have played the Eagles.
Hey, let me just.
I think Miami was the lowest seeded team in the AFC, I believe.
Yeah, they are the Ravens.
No, see, because the Dolphins are AFC, so they would have gone and they would have played. They would have played the Kansas City Chiefs because they were the lowest seeded team. Miami Dolphins were the lowest
Jaguars
seeded team
would have
coming
played.
in. Jaguars would have played Cincy.
Okay.
Yeah, had those two teams, had the games gone differently, because the Dolphins were a lower seed than Jacksonville. Jacksonville was actually a higher seed than the Chargers. That's why they got that home game against the Chargers. Jacksonville came in the 4th spot. Chargers came in the 5th spot. The Dolphins were in the 7th spot. Okay. They were the dead last team. So had they won, they'd be playing Kansas City this week, and the Jacksonville Jaguars would be playing Cincinnati.
And I just want to mention something right now, Miss Lisa. Because we did miss your pick, unfortunately, you could have went 6-0 and won this straight up. But go Cowboys against your Niners. I know it's a big game. I will message you if you want to do a stream together on Sunday. I'll probably go through OBS. So if you want to do it on Discord, let me know.
You know where you are, Kathy. You're where you are every week.
Welcome to the Ass Hat and Butthead Sports Stream. Sit back, enjoy the fun. Love you, Kathy. That's awesome.
I love it. That's great.
But yes, the Dolphins Bills game. That game was very damn close. Josh Allen had a couple fumbles, but again,
yeah, Josh Allen. I mean,
definitely an emotional game.
Yeah, I mean, he threw for 352. He had 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a fumble. So that was a rough game for him for sure. I really don't think that that's going to happen again this week. I think they're going to kind of get themselves back underneath themselves, and I think this next week's going to be a little easier game for him, I believe, especially because of the circumstances surrounding it. And we will get there once we get there.
You're confused with what you missed. The only thing that you missed was the Bengals Ravens game. We did not get your pick for that, and that could have put you at 6-0. You could have won it out like every single pick.
And we went back through chat twice to see if we'd missed it, and it was not there.
No. So that's the only thing that you did miss.
Yeah, was the Ravens Bengals pick. We didn't get a pick for that game from you.
And Jay said the other night you probably would have picked the Bengals. But obviously, if you assume you know what that means, makes an ass out of me and you.
Yeah, we already make enough of asses out of ourselves. We don't need anybody helping us.
Ass hat and butthead.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need nobody helping us out with that. We got that covered.
Exactly.
I got my new card today. Yippee! Awesome. That's awesome, Kathy.
All right, I ain't use it for
that didn't take very long.
Your new card.
Card.
I got my new card. Yeah, I see that. What card? I'm curious.
She had issues with the banking.
The debit card. The debit card.
Yeah, banking institutions. You got to look banks. Banks are fun.
BRB.
You're good, bro. You're good. I'll hold it down. I'm going with the. Wait, what, Fulton? I don't understand. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills game. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. But here in just a second, we are going to flip the Excel over to our Pickems for this week. We will talk about the Survivor Series. There are a few teams that did get knocked out that were picked. So there are 3 people that have been eliminated from the Survivor Series already. The teams that were eliminated that were picked was the Miami Dolphins, who've been eliminated. The Vikings have been eliminated, and so have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we had 3 people pick those. Yeah, good luck with that, Kathy. I'm just as lost on that crap as you. So, yep. All right. So while he's gone, we can move on. So we just talked about the Dolphins-Bills game. So the Bills did end up beating the Dolphins 34-3. It was a very good game. The Bills did end up pulling that game off in the end. The next game on the docket was the afternoon game on Sunday, and that was the New York Giants going into Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Daniel Jones looked really good, 301 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Giants are on fire right now. They've got a great coaching staff. Brian Dabble, I believe is his name. I can't pronounce his name. Brian Dabble, I believe. Dabble? I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see exactly how it's pronounced. But he's got his team rolling. He's got the Giants on a roll right now. I really think that the Giants have a chance to go into Philadelphia and even knock off the Eagles and send the Eagles home. So the final in the Minnesota Vikings New York Giants game was 24-31. So the New York Giants did pull off the win on the road in Minnesota. Congrats to Brian. Is it DeBoll? Is that it?
Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll. Yes. And
so congratulations to him and his Giants. He's done an amazing job over there this year. They're playing on fire, and watch out for them against the Eagles this week because that's going to be a great matchup.
Yes, Eagles and Giants. I'm really looking forward to that game. That game will be the Saturday night game. So
yeah.
on Saturday during the day, you get Jags and Chiefs, and Saturday night you get the Eagles, Giants. And
you want to know what's funny? The Redskins were one win away from having every single team in the NFC East in the playoffs.
Yes, they needed
one win.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you would have had your entire division in the playoffs, bro. Like, come on. How does that? Yeah.
That would have been the first time ever in NFL history that ever happened. So you had the Eagles, you had the Giants, you had the Cowboys. You have 3 of the 4. And if the
Redskins would have won,
would have gotten one more win.
Yep.
They could have snuck in.
And they would have taken that 7. They would have taken that 7 spot from who was it?
Vikings.
From the Vikings. Yeah. They would have taken the 7 spot from the Vikings. No, wasn't the Giants in the 7 spot? No. God, I got to look at the rankings going into that weekend because I can't remember.
Look up how everybody playoff.
That's what I'm looking at right now. Playoff bracket. I'm just looking at the whole playoff bracket. Because I want to see exactly.
For the Redskins, they should have won the second to the last game, which I forgot who it was against, and they lost. It was,
the Dolphins
were the Eagles or somebody that beat the Redskins. Are like, shit, we can't get them. No, they did. So we played the Redskins the very last game of the season, but they played the Eagles the game before that. So they played 2 divisional games, and Jalen Hurts came back and beat the Redskins that week, and then they played the Cowboys and beat us, but they needed to win that game.
So had the Redskins won, they would have knocked the Seahawks out.
They would have beaten the Eagles, yes, because they beat us as well. They would have knocked the Seahawks out, yes.
They would have taken the 7th spot from the Seahawks, and they would have played the Niners in the first round, and I think it would not have been as good of a game as the Seahawks game.
Right.
I think that would have been a blowout.
Yes.
So I think the Seahawks was a better matchup for the Niners. They actually, like I said, played really well up until halftime. So I was actually very excited to see them play that well.
Freaking Pete Carroll, man, for some reason, every time he plays the 49ers, he has like he knows how to scheme against their defense and their offense. I mean, he is, Mike Shanahan over there. I mean, he's a great coach, but somehow Pete Carroll just knows how to figure it out.
Yeah, well, I mean, and you got to think about it too. The Niners, even though they're not in the same, I mean, because that's divisional, bro. You know what I mean? So like there's a lot of bad blood between Seahawks fans and Niners fans, bro. Those group of fans do not like each other. Those two teams do not like each other. So it's always a fight in those games. And I think that if the Redskins would have come in, they would have just been decimated. I think that the Seahawks actually gave the Niners a run for their money and kind of gave them a wake-up call in that first half. No, I think the Seahawks gave the Niners a wake-up call in that first half saying, hey, you don't play. This number 7 team seed is going to come in here and knock you out. Yeah. So I think they definitely stepped up and played better in the second half. But I'll tell you what, the Seahawks looked damn good in the first half of that game. They should be a good team next year too, especially if they keep Geno. I do like Geno Smith. I think he's been a great quarterback for the Seahawks. He's done wonders for their organization. I think they'd be stupid to get rid of him.
So yes, Geno Smith, I think like I said, he's bounced around from team to team, and he's kind of deserved a starting role. The funny thing I did see about that game, I don't know if y'all caught this either on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, wherever you may have caught this, but there was a punt return during that game, and somebody from the sideline, his number was 52. They actually highlight him. He was on the sideline. He jumped off the sideline, ran on the field, and made the tackle, and it was not called.
He didn't make the tackle. He tried helping block.
That's what it was, helping block.
Yep.
That's what it was.
And the other big thing that
that's another one added to the list. I fucked up.
The other thing that the league, the other rule, have you heard the other rule that the league is cracking down on right now? It's a very obscure rule in the NFL, but have you heard about this? So apparently there is a rule in the NFL that states that you are not allowed to place anything onto or in the field of play that will assist or help with the flight of a football during a kick. And so what these teams have been doing, this is what happened. Let me turn my camera back on really quick now that I'm done reloading. So basically what's been happening, and they watched it happen in one of the games this last weekend, the kicker or the holder puts his hand down on the field, right? You know how he lifts his hand to get the ball snapped to him, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's got his hand up. He's got his hand on the ground. He lifts his finger, and you can see underneath it a cylindrical white disc that is sitting on the turf. And after the kicker kicks the field goal, the holder picks up the little white disc and puts it in his pocket.
Yes.
So basically what it is it's a little circular disc that they're putting down to put the football on to give it stability on top of the field, which is against regulations, against the rules. And so they are now watching for that, and they will be cracking down on that. So if you go on TikTok and search,
that's what that was.
Yep. Okay. If you go on TikTok or YouTube and you search coin placement rule for kickers, you'll find videos, and you can actually watch them picking. It's not just the one game. There was multiple games where the holder was picking something up off the field after the kick was made. So they are cracking down on that rule as well, because that is against the rules. It's the same as you can't take if it's raining, the holder cannot take a towel and wipe down or dry the field where he's going to place the football for the kicker to kick it. That is against the rules as well.
So can the kicker go over there and kind of like scuff it up a little bit?
I mean, with your feet, sure. I mean, if you're walking over there and you're using your feet, that's one thing. But you cannot use any outside.
You have to deal with the elements
to make the play surface better for you versus the other team. Because that's a help advantage. If you're drying off the field and you're flattening down the grass where your kicker is kicking and the other team's not doing it, I mean, it may be a small advantage, but it's still an advantage. And that's what the NFL is trying to take away, is any possible advantage caused by you changing the playing surface to benefit your team.
Yeah. So in the answer to Kathy's question, they still use them back in the day, and they still use them to this day. If it is sloppy conditions, or if it is like a thick grass, usually the holder will come out. I mean, not every time, but they kind of sneak it.
Yeah. They didn't have to use them. They never really did use them. The only time that a kicker is allowed to use something to hold the football for him is on the kickoff. And then he's got his kickoff tee where he puts the ball in the tee and he kicks it. That is the only time that a device is allowed to be used during a kick is on a kickoff. When it comes down to the extra points or field goals, it is supposed to be catch, football, ground, kick.
So I have a
not supposed
question
to be
on
anything between the football and the ground.
So I have a question upon that. So up in the northeastern states or even the western states, when it snows like a monsoon and there's snow covering the ground, can you wipe that, or do you have to like just bury it in the snow?
Ask the ref to do it. Ask the ref to do it. Because the rule does state that you cannot change the playing surface, quote unquote. The snow has already changed the playing surface. So if your football is going to be this far off the playing surface because of the snow, then they will allow you to make a spot basically big enough for that football to actually contact the ground.
Okay, so who's butthead and asshat? Because we haven't just established who's butthead and asshat. And that statement were
For field goals, I don't think they ever used them for field goals. I think it was mainly kickoffs that they used the tees, and the old school tees were like the orange ones that had the pegs off the back of them, and those tees were meant.
Now it's just like a block.
Now it's just a block with a hole that the tip of the football sits in.
So whenever I played in high school in Massachusetts, I could have a block about this tall that my holder could put the tee on, so I wasn't kicking off the natural grass. It was elevated a little bit, so I was able to use that in high school in Mass.
Oh, she clarified for you, Chad.
Okay, Chad's asshat. Okay. Well, fuck if shit, I'm asshat now. Jeez. So again, congratulations to you. The Bengals-Ravens game, again, the Ravens did not come out to play whatsoever.
No. All right, let me pull that up really quick because
ready.
Holy shit. Ready. Fire in the hole. Yeah, I just reloaded for you, buddy. Reloaded. So good timing there, buddy. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, ready.
So we will jump to the next game. The next game we were going to be talking about is the Cincinnati Bengals at home taking on the Baltimore Ravens. This was actually a repeat of the week before. These two teams played, I believe it was in Baltimore the week prior
18.
to that.
Yes, week 18.
Yeah, and it was in Baltimore, and the Ravens beat them. And then Ravens came to Cincinnati, and Cincy handled them again, 24-17. Joe Burrow, 209 and a touchdown. Mixon only had 39 yards, which is kind of weird. They really couldn't get their running game going. Jamar Chase had 84 yards and a touchdown. But I think that's going to be the biggest thing for the Bills in order to win that game against the Bengals is to shut down Mixon and Burrow. If you can get Mixon running game shut down and put Burrow on his back most of the game, there's not going to be a lot that team is going to be able to do. So
I think it's going to be a high scoring game, and I was expecting it in week 17, Bengals and Bills. I was expecting that to be a high scoring game. I was thinking maybe. So you remember a couple years ago, is on Thursday. I think it was either Thursday night or Sunday night football. Whenever the Rams and Chiefs played, 56-48, like a blowout. I was expecting that type of game because both offenses were clicking. Burrow was going hot, Josh Allen was going hot, and only the Lord knows why. But there was an incident that happened, and
that game doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't. That would have been a great memory bank. So it is a repeat this week.
Yes,
it is the Bills and the Bengals, but one, it's not week 17. It does not have nothing to do on the playoff standings. It is a do or die game, and the field is swapped. It goes from Cincy to Buffalo, where DeMar Hamlin is expected.
Well, and you got to think too, really. The Bills could have lost week 17 and week 18 and still made the playoffs. Those games did not mean jack shit because they were not going to get that number 1 seed no matter what.
Dude, if they won out, could they have not have taken Kansas City's number 1?
Possibly, but I don't know how that would have worked out. I think they might have been able to. I think they might have been able to. But even then, though, I mean, those games really didn't mean a lot. I mean, yeah, sure, they mean home field advantage and a bye week, but you're making the playoffs. So those games really weren't do or die. We have to play at 120% in order to win this game. Those were, last couple games of the season. Let's go out with a bang, try to get a win. If we lose, oh, well, we still made the playoffs. But now this game is a whole, like you said, it's a whole different atmosphere. It's now the playoff. Yeah. It's in
Buffalo. Like it's not week 17. It's week 2 of the playoffs. So it has a whole different, like it takes on its own character now. This game,
especially being at home.
Yes, we'll talk about that later on here. But that game is going to be absolutely epic. I think it's going to still have the same intensity as week 17. I think everybody expects it to, because I think there are 2 quarterbacks or 2 offenses or 2 defenses that are working well. And I think that's going to be an amazing game to watch even now.
Oh, no, I agree. I completely agree with that. I cannot wait to watch that game.
Yes.
So the final game that wrapped up the super wild card weekend, what in the fuck happened in Tampa? Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott went into Tampa Bay and stomped Tom Brady and knocked him out of the playoffs for only the 3rd or 4th time, I think, in his career. That's your boys. I'll let you roll with that one, man.
There's so much I want to say about this game. I'll make it quick. So with Tom Brady, he was 7-0 against the Cowboys. Cowboys never beaten him. Yep. And so they beat him. Cowboys have not won a road playoff game since 1993-94 season, 30 years ago.
Yep.
Check mark.
They don't play well on grass.
And we don't play well on grass. We are slow on grass. We've always been slow on grass. Check mark that. An amazing game. A lot of people doubted us because we did the week before that just get absolutely throttled by Washington. And everybody was like, hey, how's Dak going to play? How's Parr going to play? How's D going to play? How's CD going to play? Is all that going to work? And it definitely did work in Tampa. It was a sloppy early first, and then it was Dallas straight on. And Tampa Bay didn't even score till late 3rd, early 4th. But it was all Dallas dominating. But, I even thought last week that I even picked the Bucks. Like I said, I do this on Friday nights, and I don't look at it again until
you were gonna, and I convinced you to go with the Cowboys because I told you, watch what's gonna happen. They're gonna break these records. They're gonna come in and they are gonna send Tom Brady home. And they didn't just send Tom Brady home; they beat him by 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like they didn't just here's 1 point, we beat Tom Brady. No, they dominated that game all game.
Defense, offense, Brady had no answers. Yes.
Yeah, that defense was on fire. I mean, they held Tom Brady to 14 points all game, and the only reason they got 14 points is because they went for 2, and it was late to make that a 2-touchdown score. But before that, it was 31-6, okay? That's how the game should have ended, was 31-6.
Us Cowboy fans, it was 31-0, and we were all rooting for the skunk. I was like, because Brady's never been skunked, ever. He has never put up a 0, ever in his career. Ever. I was like, you know what? Imagine if the Cowboys beat him at home, knock him out of the playoffs, send him in retirement, skunk him.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't think I'd come back next year.
No,
I'd be too embarrassed, bro.
I mean, I wish the Cowboys would have skunked him. I mean, come on, now it's Brady. Fuck.
Tell you what, man. Either way, fantastic game. Congrats to the fucking Cowboys. They came and they showed up to play. Dak Prescott, 4 touchdowns on the day. 2 touchdowns for Schultz. Almost had 3 touchdowns. Had one of them called back. But Schultz almost had 3 touchdowns that game, bro. I mean, I said CeeDee Lamb was going to get 2 touchdowns in that game. He only got 1.
Yep.
But, I mean, like I said, CeeDee Lamb was involved. You get CeeDee Lamb, you get Pollard, you get Schultz, you get Ezekiel Elliott, you get Michael Gallup, and you got T.Y. Hilton now. Come on, man.
Yes, we do have T.Y. Hilton. So T.Y. Hilton's our wild card. He's like Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. I think the Cowboys are going to use him as a wild card. This game on Sunday is going to be epic. I think it's going to be a lot different than last year's wild card game. I think the 49ers Cowboys game is going to come down to a field goal. And yes, Brett Maher did miss 4 extra points, but finally made one at the very last bit. I think is going to come down to a Brett Maher field goal. I think it will be a 3 points or less win by the Cowboys.
Well, and you know what's funny about that whole thing, and there's a lot of people that have been talking shit about Maher after this week. A lot of Cowboys fans are pissed off, and then you watch Dak Prescott's interview after the game.
He's like, "Hey, dude,
and
we still love you, man."
He said, "Dude," he goes, "I played like shit last week. Do you remember?"
Against Washington.
We all have those games, man. He goes, "You had my back. You put points on that board when I couldn't. I put points on the board today when you couldn't. We're good, bro. Like, you do a lot." And like one of the other guys, I think it was Gallup, came over to him, or it was either Gallup or Lamb. And he said to him, he said, "Look, man," he goes, "You've had our back multiple times this year. You've won games for us. We got you this one." He's like, "We got you this time. We're going to carry you this time. We're going to make sure we get this win because you have helped us and carried us and got us wins throughout this season to even get us here." Absolutely. So that's the kind of teammates that you want to have. That's what I love seeing from the pros is, look, man, this is a team sport. It is not on you. It's not on me. It's on everybody. Us. And I'll pick up the slack when you're not. You pick up the slack when I'm not. That's how a team works.
And so, yes, absolutely 100%. And the Cowboys, just for added security, did add another extra kicker to the practice squad just in case there's still yips. With Maher, I don't think there will be. Again, Maher throughout the season kicked 2 back-to-back 60-yard field goals. So, he's got the leg, he's got the accuracy. I think it was just the yips, but the Cowboys did bring him in, bring in an extra kicker. And if he happens to miss his first one, obviously it's gotten to his head.
You won't see him again.
They may try somebody. So,
yeah. Did you read Reddy's last 3 comments?
Oh, yeah. I didn't say it out loud.
Fixes his hair. Fixes his hair. Oh, wait, there's no Calbros in here.
Out loud.
Fucking Reddy. I love you, buddy.
Cheers, Ray. Thanks for being here, brother. Fucking love you.
So yes, Lisa, I ended up getting the win this week. Like I said, had we gotten your pick, you would have.
You could have had 6 for 6, possibly.
Yeah, you probably would have beat me. So there is an asterisk by this week because we did miss a pick from somebody, and we apologize. We try to make sure we get everybody's pick. This is the first time all year that we have missed a pick.
Yes.
So, and we even double checked. I double and triple checked to make sure that it wasn't in chat. I went back through the whole entire stream and unfortunately could not find it. So I apologize.
Yes, we did. Because I even looked over. We both looked over the Excel the other day and like, okay, hold on. We are missing one from Lisa. I said she's got 5 and I don't have the other one. I was like, and she even picked the Cowboys too, which is like, if she would have went 6 for 6 and picked the Cowboys, Lisa, I would have freaking bowed down to you and like, we're not worthy.
Dude, all I had to do was pick the Seahawks or the Niners to beat the Seahawks, which is what I figured was going to happen. But I really wanted to see the Seahawks win, bro. I had to give them some sort of help.
So I'm going to switch over to the division.
We're going to do a crack-in before you do shit.
Well, of course.
Oh, my leg. My foot's going numb.
Hold on. I got to add one more pick. Hold on. Fuck.
My foot's going numb.
Hold on.
Turn this a little bit. There we go. So I can actually get comfortable over here.
So make sure this is in.
We missed your pick for the Bengals-Ravens last week. The Bengals-Ravens game, we missed your pick. We didn't get a pick from you for that game before we ended our stream, and we didn't realize it until yesterday.
I said I typically try to look through them.
Kathy wants to know how many she had. Here, I'll put you back up. Hold on. So Miss Kathy Bates had 4. I had 5. Chad had 5. Todd had 5. Drunk Guy had 5. And Marcedel got 0.
Yep.
She picked every team that lost.
She picked the Seahawks, the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Ravens, and the Bucks. Yep. She picked every single one.
Wow.
Dude, that's pretty impressive. I mean, she picks everyone wrong. That's impressive.
Oh, apparently she said Ravens twice. So if she picked the Ravens, so you can put that on there now, but it still would have stayed the same.
So
Kathy, she said Bengals. LOL. Yeah, and we went back through chat twice, Lisa, and I looked and I tried to find anywhere in there that you gave us a pick for that game, and I just could not find it anywhere.
Yeah, so Lisa,
I
it came down to
apologize.
me, you, and Jay, and so I was 7 away, Jay was 4 away, and you were
6 I think,
away.
right?
So like
Yeah.
we were all in the same vicinity. Like
Yep.
it was close.
Marcedel should win for losing alone.
Yeah. That's impressive. That is quite impressive.
Oh man. Well, had I picked the Seahawks game, Nikki would have got 0 too. Because I would have been perfect, and she's picking opposite of me, so there would have been 2 zeros on the board had I picked the Niners to win.
So this is the new board. So if you are not on the board, you don't see your name, throw it in the chat, and I will add you to the board. But this is the
you know what you need to do? You need to change the line in between the games, like the two teams where it says at to black and the black lines to white. Try that. So then change.
Hold on.
And then do all the lines with the at. Yep. Black. And then you're going to have to change the font color to white, but that's no big deal. You can do that when you're done. No. What are you doing? Why are you doing it in between the games? Just where it says at. Just where it says at.
Yeah, I was, and it was okay.
Go forward one. Go forward one. Or you
no, because if I do it black, it covers the at.
Well, yeah. Just change the font color to white. That's what I was just saying. Change the font color. No, that's not the font color. That's the fill color. Change the font color to white.
You know what? I can see it. I get it. It's better than last week's. So give me it's better than last week's, by God. All right.
Yeah, I do remember that, Lisa. I do remember that.
I'm gonna change it back to black because it did.
Add Danimal.
Hold on. I got you, Danimal. Let me add this back to black. Yeah, for next season, I'm gonna have to figure out a much better way to do this.
See, but now you're fucking it all up.
No. Shit, I am, because there's no at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just leave it like that. It's fine. Leave it like that. It's fine. Or you can change the lines that where there's no at symbol to black again if you want. So the lines with no at.
But that's just the fun because it looks much better than last week.
Yeah, oh yeah, last week was all sorts of crazy.
So the first game of the divisional
first game of the divisional round.
Chiefs.
Add Danimal real quick.
Oh shit.
And I am going Jaguars in this game. I am taking the upset in this game. I really want to see the Chiefs go home. So I'm banking on Trevor Lawrence. I'm banking on Trevor Lawrence to knock off Patrick Mahomes.
You're going for the Jags, huh?
And Cody says Chiefs.
I don't know what I just typed there.
I don't know. So go to Cody's.
Let me get the animals all set up here.
You're good. You're good. You're good. The box is perfect, bro.
All right. So
go to Cody. Chiefs. Eagles.
I can get it by the color.
Bengals. Niners. And we need a score for the Cowboys-Niners game. All right, guys. Jaguars, Chiefs. Throw your picks into chat. Jaguars at the Chiefs. I'm going Jaguars. So you can throw mine up there right now.
I'm going Chiefs on that one.
Jaguars all day, baby. Let's go. Come on, do me right. Fucking Seahawks screwed me last week. I need one number 7 team to give me an upset. But he's not. That's not number 17.
So Blue Farm's going opposite of you.
So Rose says, Lisa says Chiefs.
Oh, Lisa's not up here. No, shout out Lisa.
Why is she not up there? Did you have to make a new? Oh, you had to make a whole new spreadsheet, didn't you? Because you did all that stupid shit on the last one.
Yep.
That was. I mean, it looked cool at the same time, but it wasn't because it was just a lot, bro.
I know
it was a lot for your eyes to look at.
Now it's a little bit easier.
So Lisa says Chiefs. Danimal says Jags. Miss Kathy, Jags, Chiefs. Anybody else that wants to pick? Jags, Chiefs.
And these picks are free. The only thing that cost money was last week in the Survivor Series. And if you do not join that, we are sorry, but we will do it again next year. So look forward.
34-29 Niners. I don't know why you always put that backwards, Cody. 34-24 Niners.
How many penalties?
Oh, yeah. And how many penalties, Cody? We need to know how many penalties for that game as well. I forgot we are doing 2 tiebreakers because of the Survivor Series. Jags for Kathy.
I got you. Yep. I saw that. Yep. What's 5 for 5? Lisa could have went 6 for. Well, she did say she did say in the chat she was picking the Ravens, but
yeah,
if she would have went Cincy, because we actually thought she was going Cincy, that would have been freaking righteous if that's who your gut was going for. So, where's Cody? 10 penalties. Okay, 10. Okay, now I can start moving on.
Lisa says Eagles, Bills.
Lisa, Eagles. Bills. So I have the colors help on this one because there's not many games. And then Cowboys and obviously she's going Niners.
Yep.
And score and how many penalties?
Yeah, Lisa, score for the Cowboys Niners game and how many penalties between both teams. So total penalties in the game. She said Ravens twice.
Well, we apologize that we missed it. We did not see it.
Yeah.
So, but thank you for being on it.
I even went back to double check and make sure that it was there, and it was not in chat.
And we definitely thank you.
I'm going Giants for the next one.
Giants for the next one.
Yep.
Going
Giants.
Oh, I've wrestled with this one in my brain forever. It's going to be a good game. I think somehow with that,
I'm not influencing on you. I'm not influencing you on this one.
I'm going Eagles, and so is your wife. And Kathy said
Jags,
and then got Giants at Eagles, and I got Sharks picks. I haven't put them in. But I do have Sharks picks.
Okay, I am going Bills in the next game though. The Bills Bengals game. I'm going Bills all the day.
And Lisa, did you give us your score and your penalties?
No, not yet. I'm still looking.
So Lisa, we need your predictive score and how many penalties total
for the Cowboys Niners game. So the score and total penalties by both teams.
Niners 27-24, 27-24, and 12. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. So does this way look a little bit better than last week's? Obviously, I mean, kind of.
Did you give us your picks for the week? Why don't you just do your picks right now, Fulton? Chiefs, Jags. Who you want to win? I think you need to add him back up there. So Fulton, Jags, Colts.
No, not Jags, Colts.
No, sorry, Jags, Chiefs.
I was like, no.
They both start with a C.
Facts.
Right. Fulton, are you still there? He did go Bills though, so you can put Bills down for him. We have that pick at least for him. Chiefs on the first one, and then Giants Eagles. Fulton. Giants Eagles, and then Cowboys Niners. We need a score for the Cowboys Niners and how many penalties. So I know Kathy's going Bengals in the Bengals Bills game, so you might as well just mark that down for her. So we can get that one. And then Giants Eagles, Kathy.
Right, and I said I do have dump trucks or bricks. So
Okay.
I'll just message him about the score. I didn't know if it was the Bills or the Cowboys. I forgot to message
You should
him.
message Jenna on Discord too and ask her and see if she wants to give her picks.
I actually turned my Discord off. Hopefully it shows up on the other computer, not the screen.
Right.
Giants for Fulton. Okay, it did. Good.
Yeah, you can always drag it. That's why I like having my dual monitors now, because I run my OBS and everything is all on my other monitor, and then I have everything else running on my main monitor.
Fulton said
Giants. And then Danimal says Eagles, Niners. And the score for that game, he's got 35, 24, and 14. We need the one more score from you, I think, right? Don't we need one more score from Danimal? We need the Giants Eagles. No, he said that already.
No, hold on. I think we are missing one. Hold on.
It looks like we're missing one. Oh, the Bills Bengals. Bills, yeah. He said. Bills, of course, he said.
Bills, okay.
There you go.
Let me just make sure they're in the right spot. Hold up.
Zoom out. Whoa.
I can see. I can't really see it.
Right over. That's why you should lock that first column in place.
Okay, so Danimal had Jags, Giants. He said Giants and Eagles.
No, he said Eagles.
Okay, so
Eagles, and then he said Bills.
Bills.
And then you got the last one already, so we're good there. Okay. Miss Kathy, Giants, she says. And then Kathy, Cowboys, Niners, and we need the score and how many penalties for that game. And I'm going Bills, bro, all the way.
Yep, I'm definitely going Bills.
I'm on the Bills bandwagon this year. I have been all year because
I want to see Bills Cowboys old 90s style. Let's go Bills Cowboys Super Bowl. Let's freaking go. And Miss Blue Farm opposite. Where's my disco? Where's she at?
Chad, I don't know if you can read that.
Nope.
But that is in the previous stream where Lisa said Bengals.
She did say Bengals.
It says Bengals, but yeah, it says Bengals, not Bengals, but I'll give it to her.
Holy shit. Hold on. Let me save this. And that means he's the one with a perfect freaking record. Where's Miss Lee? There's Royals. So we'll take her off the Ravens and we'll put her.
See, and I searched that thing twice and it wasn't there. So Bourbon Bounty, what's up, buddy?
What up, Bounty? What up, Jody? How you doing, boss man?
How you
Cheers,
doing,
Mofo. How you doing, sir?
I tried to pop into your stream the other day. I tried to come in and support for a bit. I usually don't have a lot of time, but I tried to pop in for a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So she would already had 6, and Jay would have stayed at 5.
Yep.
So Lisa, you did win last week, and Jay goes back to 5. We'll take the red off of him. 5.
Just Phil Green. No, just Phil Green. Right, just Phil Green.
And Lisa gets the red.
I think I have my glasses off.
Well done, Lisa. You got all perfect picks last week. Well done. Well, and she even picked the Cowboys, so props to that. All right, let's go back. And Mr. Urban Bounty, would you like to be added to? It's no charge. We're just doing this for shits and grins.
Yeah, I'm just picking who's going to win this coming week in the divisional round. So got my Bills pick.
Eagles, Bills.
I'm going Boyz, bro. I'm going Boyz.
I am going Boyz too. I have to.
I'm going Boyz. I'm gonna call it 30. Let's go 34-27. And we'll say We'll say 6. We'll say 6 penalties total. 7 penalties total. Call it 7.
7?
Total. Yeah, 7.
So you said 34-27, right?
34-27. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll get a score from Nikki in a bit.
I'm going 28. 28-24 with
Nikki says 24-10 Niners.
I'm going 28-24-9. And Nikki said what?
24-10 Niners with 12 penalties.
There you go.
What's up, Lady C? How we doing?
What up, Lady C? All right, Fulton says, okay, let me get you, Fulton. Where you at? Scroll over. There you go.
So 35-29.
Cowboys or Niners?
Yeah, no, he's taking Niners. 35-29. How many penalties you think are going to be in that game, Fulton? On both teams, so combined penalties.
Hey, baby. I see you in the chat. How you doing, beautiful?
What's up, Martinez?
Lady C, do you want to do a round of pick'ems with us? It is the divisional playoffs. There's only 4 games to pick from. You just kind of pick who you think will win the games. I can add you to it just for shits and funs. I have Phillies over Giants plus 12. Oh, and a bet. Nice. He has the Eagles
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I don't know, man.
That is going to be a very tough game.
That's going to be a tough game, and I really think that the Giants have what it takes to pull that off. So it could be very interesting to see what happens.
I think the Giants can win, and I also think Philadelphia can win as long as they get a healthy Jalen Hurts. And I think if he uses his legs and runs, I know Brian Daboll and the Giants have a tough defense, but something just says I think Jalen Hurts is better than Daniel Jones. I think that's going to be a difference as the quarterback. How successful they are.
If he's at 100%. If you get a Jalen Hurts at 75%, Jones
he's getting a bye week, though. So
yeah, but he is still coming off of an injury, so you don't know how that injury is affecting his play currently.
And Bourbon Bounty, by the way, we are going to be streaming on this channel the Cincinnati Buffalo game on Sunday. We will be doing a live stream of that. And then I'll be doing the Cowboy game and San Fran game on my channel.
Following that one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dallas games are going to be a tough one too. Yes, sir.
The games this week are going to be good. And I honestly think that the Jaguars have what it takes to hang in there with Kansas City, if not beat them too. So I think that's going to be a good game too. So I'm interested to see how this weekend turns out.
Dude, I love divisional games because you're down to the last 4. It's kind of like the Final Four in basketball. You're the Final Four, either in baseball, but you're football, and you're getting like you're getting 4 games that the top 8 teams who are hot. And like I said, the Cowboys-Niners game is going to be tough. Cincy-Buffalo. I said I'm looking forward to Cincy-Buffalo just because obviously that in Week 17 that game got postponed or canceled. And like I said, we're not going to downplay what happened, but that game was leading up to be the most epic game of the season. So
yeah, that would have been a very good game, and now we get a replay of it. A little bit different conditions, a little bit different atmosphere. Kind of why I have the Bills over the Bengals, just based on the circumstances. And if Damar Hamlin is at that game, that's going to change a whole lot too. So depending on if he shows his face on that field for that game, which depending on how he's feeling.
A Cowboys or Bills, Kathy, or a Cowboys or 49ers. And whoever you pick, we need the score and the amount of penalties. That's the last one we need for him, Kathy. But yeah, that game is Damar Hamlin. So I predict. So I've seen him show up at his parents' house. He's over there dancing on the Ring doorbell, like he's having a good time. I think he's going to show up and he's going to be on the stadium. I know T. Higgins wants to talk to him. I think it would be good for both teams' morale to see him out on the field. Giving daps, to the medical staff, giving daps to the teams, and saying, you know what, I thank y'all for all the support and how y'all, concerned about me and all that.
Like I mentioned on our podcast yesterday, he's been
in Bourbon Valley. I said the same thing. Field goal. Brett Maher, watch this. Good.
Yep. The articles that I've been reading, I mentioned this on our podcast yesterday, but Hamlin's already been back to the training facility. He's already in the training facility a couple times a week. Like he's already
been there all week.
He's back. He's already back doing shit. Like he's not sitting at home wallowing. Oh, poor me. I was just hurting in the hot. No, he's getting right back to it, doing his job.
Oh, Kathy, you made my heart whole. Kathy.
36-26 Cowboys. Wow.
You make my heart whole.
How many penalties? Yeah, how many penalties, Miss Kathy?
Oh, Kathy, you don't know what you just did to me.
Wow.
Oh my God, I can't say it on here because my boss is here.
Oh man.
Hey, you never know, Jody. You never know, sir. Hey, ever since I started wearing my Jason Witten jersey, they've won every game since. Well, I didn't wear it for the Redskin game, but
yeah, I called it touchdown or less. Cowboys win. It's not going to be a 2-possession game. It's going to be a 1-possession, either touchdown, field goal, or a couple points maybe.
I'm saying Brett Maher redeems himself, and instead of missing 4 extra points, he comes back and he freaking nails everything. He actually wins the game by a field goal, and just like story written, they either play Philly or the Giants. I think they can beat both teams. And they go off to the Super Bowl against the Bills, and you're going to have a classic 1995 matchup. Bills versus Cowboys new school. So let's go.
And Bills have never won a Super Bowl, so
that is true.
They are fighting and pushing, especially for
6.
Especially for Hamlin.
Gotcha. You are added. Bourbon Bounty, do you want to be added to this? And
Martinez, your balls are boss. Oh, boss. I was fixing to say your balls are there.
Jody, I'm about to add you, sir. You're gonna make some picks. Why not?
Oh yeah, trust me. That's exactly what happened against Washington. Like Dak Prescott came out and had a horrible game against the Redskins, and they got beat by a bunch.
Yes. Bad, very bad on national TV, which fucking really sucked.
So they definitely can.
Channel like Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, they definitely can shoot themselves in the foot for sure. So he's going Cowboys by a field goal. So what do you think the score of the Cowboys game is going to be, Jody? And how many penalties do you think?
So did he pick Jags or Chiefs? Jody, Jags or Chiefs? Excuse me, sir.
I think he's probably going to go with the over on that one and go up to Chiefs like most people are. I'm going Jags in that game because I want to see.
So Bourbon Bounty did pick Cowboys?
Yeah, he said Cowboys win. Cowboys will win, but not by Cowboys will win by that much. Will not win by that much. So he said by a field goal is how they'll win.
So we need a score prediction from Bourbon Bounty. Like give it like a prediction of the score you think, and then how many penalties you think will be total in the game. I think Dallas will either win by 1 or 3, or they will lose by 14. I don't know if they'll lose by that many. If they lose, it'll be by a field goal or by safety or some shit. Like I said, Pigskin said it last night on the podcast that he thinks it's going to be a defensive touchdown by the Cowboys that wins this game.
Yep.
I think it will. I think it'll be Michael Parsons or DeMarcus Lawrence. And I think it'll be a Brett Maher. Like Brett Maher will have something to do with this game as well.
Yep.
Okay. So if you see your name up there and you have not got all your picks in, you kind of see who all is like. So me and Jay have got our stuff in. Blue Farm's got her stuff in. Kathy's got her stuff in. I got Sharks. I messaged Dammit. Martin's got her stuff. So we're got dump trucks.
We're good. Just
So,
Bourbon. If Bourbon wants to throw his picks up there, who do you think is going to win the Chiefs? Jags game, Bourbon.
hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me freeze this.
First, there you go. I'm gonna grab his couple picks real quick before we finish.
Yep.
So Bourbon Bounty, Jaguars, Chiefs. Who do you think's gonna win? And then Eagles, Giants. Let me see. I think he said something about the Eagles Giants game. So I can. He said Philly by a much. So he's going with the Eagles.
Okay, so he's going Philly there. So we'll get Philly there.
He's going Eagles. He's going Cowboys by a field goal. We just need the Bengals-Bills game and the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Chiefs. Who do you think is going to win those two games?
He said that's Dallas.
Yeah, well, he said right before, he said they'll either show up to play or they won't, and that's how.
Yeah, I know.
Or they'll show up in the first half and not
and
the
then
second
flat
half.
in the second half. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But Seahawks do the same fucking thing. Seahawks have done the same thing for years. They'll come out solid in that first half like they did against the Niners and then shit the bed in the second half.
Yeah, I say you get the tale of two sides in Dallas, and it's been this way, ever since the transition has gone from freaking Aikman to Romo to whatever. Like you never know. Like with Staubach and Aikman and all them, like you knew what to expect. They got into the playoffs. They went into freaking San Francisco, candlestick, muddy rain, pouring. Just a mess and fucking beat the pants off. Charles Haley and all them went in there and just beat the brakes off San Francisco. So this is not your, 80s, 90s Cowboys.
Right.
You never know what you're going to get. So
I think he left. Are you still there? Bro, he's still there.
And picking Dallas to win by a field goal is super sketch right now, seeing how their kicker they did bring in an extra kicker.
Yeah, they do have another kicker, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Maher hadn't missed. I mean, he'd been really solid all year long, and I just think, you know what? It's playoffs. This was a big game. He just had had a game with the yips, and I think he'll be fine next week. I think he'll be fine. I'm guaranteeing you that he has probably already kicked 500 or 600 balls through the damn uprights between the time that game ended and now. He's probably been out there all day, every day, making sure that he is not going to screw up those kicks again.
Well, so they actually had him out there on a 20 kick count the last couple of days. Like him and the backup are doing a 20 kicks. And so far Maher has gotten more right, but he's also missed a few. So you never know what you're going to get. Like you don't have a freaking Elliott, or you don't have anybody who's like a big leg. I mean, like I said, Maher, he's been kicking 60-yard field goals. He kicked 2 back-to-back 60-yard field goals against, I think it was the Eagles or the Giants, because of a couple timeouts. And he had to kick 2 of them, and he nailed 2 60-yard field goals right in the middle. But yeah, you can't make a 25-yard field goal.
He said, y'all done talked me into it. San Francisco to win.
All right. Really? Hold on.
I think that's gonna be a wrong pick, to be honest with you. I really think that the Cowboys could pull that one off.
I think Bourbon Bounty, what's your predictive score? And also, if you want to do the rest of them, we can just add you.
Yeah. Jags Chiefs is the game. Jags Chiefs and Bills Bengals. Who do you think is gonna win those games?
I do need a beverage. You want to do a Kraken?
I'm waiting, brother. I've had one sitting here waiting for whenever you were ready, bro.
Stand
like
by.
I told Chug earlier, I'm always ready to take a Kraken. Oh, man. So we are about ready to wrap this up here in just a few minutes. We just want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to put in their picks before the end of our stream tonight, because there are games on Saturday and Sunday.
Alrighty. Hold on. Let me show off the puppers. Come here. What's up? Come here. Come here, Stinger.
So 28-10 Dallas. How many penalties do you think are going to be in that game, Bourbon, between all the teams? Both teams combined.
Whoa. So he's changing it from
28-10 San Francisco.
Okay. That's what it was. I was like, what? 28-10.
And then how many penalties do you think are going to be in that game total between both teams? And then we just need a Jags Chiefs pick and he said 4 tons of penalties. So what?
So
15?
15, 12,
pick a number, Bourbon.
11,
15, 20.
That's a crapshoot.
Yeah. Well, dude, with the way that the refereeing is going and the changing in the rules and stuff, there's so many of these tic-tacky calls. And I meant to bring that up earlier. There was a roughing the passer call that happened this last weekend that was the absolute most ridiculous roughing the passer call. It was during the Giants Vikings game, and one of the Giants defenders had Kirk Cousins and was dragging him to the ground.
15 sounds
Bill
good.
had the ball.
Wow.
15 sounds good. Okay,
gotcha. All right.
And then Jags Chiefs, Bourbon. Who do you think is going to win the Jags Chiefs game? Anyway, so the defender had Kirk Cousins, was taking him to the ground. Kirk Cousins threw the ball as he's being tackled, and as he hits the ground, they throw a flag for roughing the passer. I'm sorry, but if a defender is in the action of taking a quarterback to the ground,
you cannot. You know what? Just because they fell on top of him, you cannot call penalty.
If I'm a defender,
they're like in a normal motion.
Well, think about this. If I'm a defender and I'm tackling the quarterback, am I looking to see if he still has the ball in his hand? No. I'm tackling him. My head is here. My head's looking down or face forward. I'm not looking this way to see if he had miraculously thrown the ball while I'm taking him to the ground. So I think that was a horrible, horrible call on the refs. Chiefs over Jags by 14. Yep. Yeah, and then Bills, Bengals.
That's the last one we need.
Last one.
He's actually kind of like secretly putting it into the chat. Like it's like, if you can see and figure it out, I'm putting it in the chat.
Yep.
He's a smart guy like that. That's awesome. You rock, Jody.
Oh man. Yeah, that Bills Bengals game is going to be a good game. Like I said, being the replay of that Damar Hamlin injury game.
Different hemisphere.
It is.
Yes, it is. But I think both teams are going to come out to play. I think that is going to be the game of the week. That's why you're going to the watch along on that. Yep. There's going to be a lot of cool things. Yeah, we definitely need to work on a thumbnail with that. We need to make that a creative. It's all like the thumbnail. Like if they see a cool creative thumbnail, they're going to want to see what's behind it. So,
do you ever have to worry about us not having a cool thumbnail?
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. This I think right here. Hold on. Let me show. Where's our podcast one? This one right here.
Podcast one. If y'all don't follow us, our podcast is scrolling down at the bottom. Y'all check us out. Our podcast. We got all kinds of fun stuff. We got Betty White out there flipping us off.
Yeah, I do need to go back and add onto this thumbnail where our podcast is located. So I can put on there that we're on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, we're on Amazon Music, and we're also on iHeartRadio. So
there you go. Yep. And we do have 2 recordings right now on Spotify and Anchor.
It's on all of them. It's on iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio as well. Okay,
as soon as I upload it on Anchor automatically loads that onto all of our platforms for us. That's why I love the Anchor app. I don't have to do a damn thing. I upload it to Anchor. Anchor sends it to Spotify because Spotify owns Anchor. It's the same company. And then it sends it out to Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio for us. So we don't even have to worry about that. Nice. It puts it out there for us.
Nice.
So, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, so we have 2 sports episodes right now. They are bonus episodes, but after football season, we will be talking about just random topics. It will not be all sports because obviously we may not be able to keep your mindset going on sports. We do want to talk about different topics as well. So we are spot 80, and that's what we are.
Here, let me do this. You didn't find me on Amazon Music. Hold on. Let me go to my podcast availability. And let me go to Amazon Music. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to copy that. Cincy over Buffalo by 3.
Cincy.
For Kansas City. So try that, Cody. Try that link I just dropped. That is our Amazon, our music.amazon.com link. It should take you to our podcast. And if you follow us over there, it'll update you when we put out new episodes. And we'll be putting out at least 1, if not 2 episodes per week. We're going to be trying to do as many episodes as we can over there because we're trying to get monetized through Anchor as fast as possible.
And we got all your picks, Joey. So thank you, sir.
Hell yeah.
And then, like I said, this was we did do a Pickems. And yes, Gawani, you did come and say you're out. Yes, you do have Marcedel, Jimmy, and Dammit Jenna are out. So everybody that has an empty space or everybody that has no cross or no mark by the name.
Yes, we did lose, 3 people?
Yes.
4 people. 3 people. So, all right. Well, I'm ready to crack in here.
Crack in? Let's go. Whoop, my camera's over here now.
My camera moved on me. Talk about thick girls and gravy, my 2 favorite things. We can do that.
Thick girls and gravy.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little cushion.
What about brown eyes? Brown eyes. Let's go.
Brown-eyed girl. Sorry, I just think of Jim Morrison every time I hear that song. I think of I think of fucking classic rock every time I hear Brown-eyed girl. All right.
You ready to
Cheers,
go? Hey.
everybody.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Done. Oh, I'm supposed to say that's cold.
Burp.
Burp. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lordy.
All right.
I have dark brown. Well, ain't that bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to search up the Poor Boys podcast.
The Poor Boys podcast is the title of our podcast, and then there's a subtitle for our podcast, which is The Boys Unchained. But yeah, so we are on Amazon Music. We are on iHeartRadio as well. I'm also trying to work with Odyssey and Apple Music to get us over there. Apple's kind of a pain in the ass because they've got hoops I got to jump through. But Odyssey is another app. Audacy, I believe is how you spell it. It's another.
I'm dropping a couple other ones in the chat as well.
Yeah, so we're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, the Google podcast. Google has not actually started circulating our podcast yet. We are on Google, but it is not being circulated. We have to wait 5 days before Google will start circulating our podcast. And that's why we're trying to put out more episodes. So the more episodes we have, the more Google will share us out. So. But yeah, we are all over the place. We're trying to get to 50 listeners over there. So share it with your friends, share it with your family.
Hey, the way I always say it is share with a friend, share with a foe, tell anybody you know. I don't give a damn. Just share it out just throw it out there. Who cares?
Right.
Thank you, Jeff, for the freaking awesome thumbnail, brother. I fucking
dude, that's one of my favorites that I've made, dude. I freaking love that shit. I love that shit. I had to find the Dallas skyline to throw in there. Cody's like, what? What did I do? Yeah, like I said, we talk about just about everything over on our podcast. It is a mature audience only stream. All of the content over there is mature. We may have a few episodes here and there that are not. But for the most part, everything over there is adult only. So don't listen with your children around because the language gets a lot more colorful than over here. And the topics that we talk about are going to be a little bit more controversial, a little bit more kind of touchy-feely stuff that people don't like talking about. So we talk about whatever we want to talk about and how we want to talk about it. Our first actual episode of our podcast will start after football season is over. We are doing bonus episodes currently with our playoff chalk talks and covering the DeMar Hamlin injury. So we've done 2 of those currently. So I can't wait for the Spank the Money talk. Spank the Money talk. Spank the Monkey talk. Spank the Monkey talk. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Spank the Money. I can talk about spanking money all day, but not the monkey. I ain't doing that. I don't know where you got that from. We ain't spanking no monkeys up in this mother. Hell no. Hell no. But yeah, we'll be covering just about anything, everything from hot topics that are going on that are going on in the world to I don't know, anything we really want to talk about.
Yes, and I even brought up the subject to
wrong button.
Oh shit!
Oh my
God!
I see the OBS logo. I see the OBS logo. Oh shit!
So yeah, quick fix. So I even brought up the idea, and I think this would be pretty cool. Is if we even have like special guests, regarding topic, I think that would be pretty cool. It'd be us for the most part, but every once in a while, just throw up somebody special. Like, hey, we do have a special.
Yeah,
guest.
no, we'd love to have you up, Cody. Honestly, that'd be cool. The way we do a lot of our podcasts, obviously, because we're not in the same state. We actually use the lovely app we're using currently, which is StreamYard. Mm-hmm. So we will jump into a record-only studio on StreamYard. We will put up a thumbnail over the top of us as an overlay, so nobody sees our faces. And those episodes that we have recorded for our podcast will be uploaded onto our YouTube channel after about the 10th episode of our first season. I'm going to start slowly uploading those over to YouTube because we're trying to get people over to our podcast first. I want people over there listening on Spotify and the other apps that we're trying to get monetized on. And then we will upload them on YouTube as well.
4 penalties for Chad.
Not bad today. Only four, bro.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Not bad at all.
I can count them on one hand so far. So
right. Yeah,
once I get to 2 hands, I'm in trouble.
Kathy says that she can't wait for the Spank the Monkey talk, and I'm like, we ain't spanking no monkeys on our podcast, okay? Like that ain't happening.
But like I said, we would love to have people.
Mike, what is up, buddy? Real quick, don't go away, Mike. Mike is one of the guys that played fantasy football this year with us. He is also
who is that guy? Who is that guy?
That guy named Mike.
No. What was his fantasy name? All right, in our league?
Yeah, in our fantasy league. What the fuck?
Because if you beat me, I'm gonna hate on him. But if I beat him, I'm like, haha, I got you. So I knew who that was.
I can't even see it anymore because I can. Hold on.
What's going on with the monkeys? You don't want to know.
What's going on with it? Yeah, you don't want to know.
Yeah,
hey, you want to pull up that Pickem stream really quick? Pull that back up real quick while Mike's in here.
Yes.
So Mike, he has a podcast on Spotify as well. He actually has 2 of them. And one of them is he sends me the link every day. Talking Smack with Greg and Mike.
Dude, I need to follow that.
Dude, definitely it's him and our buddy. I'm going to send it to you.
Send that out to me, man, please.
Yeah,
please.
It's him and our buddy Mike that we work with at Amazon together. And they do a Talking Smack every week. Every Friday, they put a new episode out. It's really funny content. It's fucking hilarious. I love listening to him. I've been sending him our podcast, too, so we can try to get our podcast out there. He wants to have us up on his podcast to kind of shout out our podcast. I would love to have him up so that we can shout out his podcast. So yeah, Mike, I'm going to send you a message and we can figure out a time when you can come up and, we can record one of our episodes of our podcast and maybe do one with you guys.
Oh, Mike, by the way, you've been added to the Pickem because Jay said to.
Yes. So Mike, if you're still here, Jags Chiefs, who do you think's going to win?
You're on your own, on an island, I'm all by myself.
Oh dear God! Please don't. It's almost as bad. It's almost as bad as regulators, bro. Almost as bad as regulators.
Dude, hey, I was on TikTok earlier. I was on TikTok earlier, and that song came on, and Kathy Bates was in that stream and she saw me sing that word for word. I did not fuck it up. I was word for word on that.
Gotcha.
And that was
you're driving, Mike. All right, Mike. Well, do this, Mike. When you're done driving, I'll send you a text message. Send me a text message with who you think's going to win this week, all the winners of the games, and then the Cowboys-Niners game. We need the winner, the score, and how many penalties you think are going to be in that game. So I'll send all that to you in a text message so you can be a part of this week, bro. But we would love to have you up. Maybe get you and Greg up here so we can do an episode of our podcast. Maybe do a live stream with you guys on YouTube. Have you guys up on our YouTube channel, talk about your podcast a little bit. I think that'd be hella fun, dude. So I'll get in touch with you and we'll set that up because we'd love to have you and Greg come up with us and talk about your podcast and just hang out with the boys, man. It'd be a lot of fun to have you guys up here.
Hey, Mike, I just gave you a subscribe on the YouTubes. I just gave you
Chiefs.
subscribe over there.
He says Chiefs.
Hold on. I'm going to do this. Y'all check out the guy, Mike, right there. He does have content, y'all.
That guy named Mike. He's fucking hilarious.
Yes, he does have content. I just gave you a follow, my friend.
Yeah, he is fucking hilarious, dude. I love talking sports with this dude. We talk sports quite often. He's fucking fantastic. Are you
able to make him a mod so you can drop links to?
Yeah, I can make him a mod right now. Hold on.
Awesome.
There you go. Now he's a moderator for our channel. So now you can drop links. You can do all sorts of stuff on our channel, buddy. So, but yeah, we definitely need to do a couple collabs with you guys. I'd really like to have us both up on an episode of Talking Smack with Greg and Mike. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch and we'll figure all that out. So he did say Chiefs.
Yeah. So whenever Pigskin said Talking Smack with Greg and Mike, I was like, dude, that's the coolest fucking name. Oh shit. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, dude. It's a badass name.
Dude, that's a fucking killer ass name for a podcast like that.
Yes.
Copy.
And trying to find
the Chiefs and Giants, Eagles, Mike.
Oh, so his other podcast is called Stuck in the Middle with that guy named Mike.
Stuck in the Middle. Yeah,
Stuck in the Middle. Yeah, Stuck in the Middle.
I need some shares on that one. That's freaking cool.
I'm going to find that one right now because the Talking Smack, because it's Stuck in the Middle presents Talking Smack with Greg and Mike. So it's a spinoff. It's a spinoff of his original podcast.
It's kind of like ours. I mean,
yeah.
Spinoff of our original
idea. Yeah. Oh no, the ass hat and butthead idea is still not going out the window. We're definitely doing that. That'll be a spinoff.
Oh, trust me, yes, there will be an ass hat and butthead. Yes,
there will be an ass hat and butthead podcast. There will an ass hat and butthead show. I like that better.
Ass hat and butthead show. There will be one. We may even cartoon ourselves for that one. Just for we even may show ourselves, but do a cartoon version of it and just be ass and butthead. And we create our own cartoon. So yeah, that's an idea. There goes the. All right, so Giants, Eagles, Mike.
He is driving too, so if
that is true.
If he can't respond, we can always get it from him later too. So,
well, if I'm gonna say if he jumped up here, but
yeah. So his podcast is called Stuck in the Middle with that guy named Mike.
I'm enjoying the
quite a bit of episodes on there. Podcast is fun, dude.
So you're not looking at chat. You're like it's just me and Jay just
bullshit
talking.
Just bullshit.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy talking to you guys, but the podcasts are pretty interesting too.
I can't wait for the pictures of both that Jay will come up with that ass hat and butt head. It definitely, there's going to be one of it. It's going to be an ass on a hat and the other one's going to have a butt on its head.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking great, bro. It's going to be great.
And the fact that I'm butthead or no ass hat. So
Mike says Eagles. Yeah. You're going to have an ass on your hat and I'm going to have a butt on my head. Oh. And then Bills Bengals for the next one.
And if you're typing while you're driving,
Are you working today, Mike? Is that why you still driving for work, like driving back? Or are you just driving? Again, you're driving, so if you can't answer, I get it. Don't kill yourself.
You're asking way too many questions for someone who's driving.
You're talking way too much right now, bro. Shut your mouth.
Damn it. Shut. What the fuck, man? You expect me to answer your question right now? No.
Yeah. Ewans better shut up.
Ewans. Dude, that is the most freaking.
So there's your
more redneck than Alabama. Come on, man. Ewans, really?
There's your redneck word of the day. Ewans. And that's y'all plus 3. That's what that is.
I say y'all, and that's 2. I mean,
y'all. It's y'all plus 3. It's Ewans. It's like you all mixed together with y'all Ewans. It's just It's y'all plus 3. That's what that is. Another good redneck where I love Jeff Foxworthy, dude. I love all his redneck words, dude. I love all his redneck words. He's got another one. Innuendo. Innuendo. Hey, dude, I think a bird just flew in your window.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I don't know.
What the fuck that was on Snapchat?
I don't. That's why I'm not on Snapchat, bro. That's why I'm not on Snapchat.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Was that RuPaul? I don't know. At a soccer game? Could have been.
Wow. Yeah, who knows? All right, give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Never typically, Mike, we're not this out of control, but we are having fun. It is Friday night. Why not? I wish you could do like voice to text in the freaking YouTube. How cool would that be? Like if you're on YouTube, you could do voice to text, and if you just imagine some of the words and phrases that would come out of that, that'd be pretty interesting.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna snag that idea that Mike had, and we're gonna call it Poor Boys Present the Ass Hat and Butthead Show.
The Poor Boys
present the Poor Boys presents the Ass Hat and Butthead Show.
There you go. I like it. I'm
gonna borrow his idea when we do that.
Where did he say that? Did I miss it?
Yeah. Well, his original show is called Stuck in the Middle with that guy named Mike. And then he has the Talking Smack with Greg and Mike. The title of it is actually Stuck in the Middle Presents Talking Smack with Greg and Mike.
Okay.
So it still kind of reflects his podcast in his spinoff podcast, which is exactly what we would do. And we would say the Poor Boys presents the Ass Hat and Butthead Show.
I'll switch over and change my name. It's just Talking Smack with Greg. Okay. Nice. Both channels are monetized.
Okay. So now it's just Talking Smack with Greg and Mike now. Okay, gotcha. You're back at the warehouse. Okay. So it's just Talking Smack with Greg and Mike now, but it used to be Stuck in the Middle with that guy named Mike. So now it's all under the Talking Smack with Greg and Mike, but it is still.
Oh, speaking of, freaking Nightbot knew what to do. Nightbot
dropped it. There you go. So there's our Spotify link for our podcast, The Poor Boys Unchained. Check it out. We got 2 bonus episodes on there. First episode is going to be airing after football season. Right now we're just doing bonus episodes with playoff content, Super Bowl content, injury updates, and that kind of stuff over there so far. So
Ass Hat and Butthead is the greatest name ever. Zim jealous. Don't think of it. Oh, I'm jealous. I didn't think of it first. He is driving, so you have to read between the lines. I'm jealous. I didn't think of it first. So
yeah, Ass Hat and Butthead is the greatest name ever. Yep. Trust me, when Miss Kathy Bates came up with that, driving for the Zon. Yep, driving for the Zon. He's delivering smiles all day long, and he's frowning while doing it. Oh man, yeah. I haven't I may not be there very much longer, Mike.
So Miss Kathy sent me this. It's an ass hat.
Oh, I gotta buy that for you, bro. You need to wear that. You need to wear that for the stream, dude. Are you kidding me? That would be.
Can I not order that thing?
Dude, that's badass.
Like, I mean, just imagine doing like a video freaking podcast and like actually throwing a video of it. It's like ass hat and butt head.
Oh, oh god! I can get a hat that says "Make butts real again."
I am an ass guy. So Martinez King says this. I've said it all over YouTube. I am an ass guy. And you all know this. So the fact that I'm an ass guy, I'm okay with that.
That's what I should do. I should wear a fucking cone head.
Nice. Do it. I need to get the ass hat and you butt head.
Dude, oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Mask.
I just went on Amazon and just Googled butthead hat, and there's all sorts of weird shit, bro. There's all sorts of weird shit.
Wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be?
There's literally a poop emoji hat, bro. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Look at that. It's a poop emoji.
You need it. Need it.
But that would mean I would be a shithead, not a butthead.
Okay, well, so if I'm ass hat, that is an ass, a butt in turn. So
yeah, we're both asses. So and apparently that's what it breaks down to.
we need to have two different asses on our head. That's what that boils down to. We need to have two asses on our head.
So wrong.
And be some before we did.
Dude, that is so wrong. That is so wrong.
Oh, two different asses on the domes. And that is not cool, but it's gonna be.
Oh my god! There's another hat that says "Show me that butthole."
Wow!
Yes. Yes.
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Oh, dude, there's some good ones. Oh, there's a plunger hat. There's a fucking plunger hat, dude. Look at this. Look at this fucking thing. It's a plunger, but it's a hat. What the fuck?
You need that. The plunger hat. The plunger. Yes.
We're going crazy with this shit. We're gonna have so much fun with this shit.
You gotta go plunger. I'm going with that fucking ass cowboy axe. I'm in Texas. Oh, fuck yes.
So bad. Oh god, that's gonna be so much fun. Oh, you talk about a crazy podcast. That show's gonna get off the chain.
That is literally freaking the Poor Boys Unchained.
Dude, that's killing me, bro.
That is gonna be freaking epic, bro. I cannot wait for that.
You know what I could do? I could get the plunger and the poop emoji hat and have the plunger on the first half, and then like change over to the poop, like the plunger's pulled it out. You know what I mean?
All right. Check out the Poor Boys.
Hell yeah. Hey, let's do a Kraken and then wrap this up. We're at an hour and 43 minutes. We've just been kind of hanging out and bullshitting. But I want to thank everybody that's come into chat. You guys are fucking amazing. We always have a lot of people in here. We have a ton of people all year long that's done this Pickem's with us. We are definitely going to be doing this next year. It's going to be more ramped up. We're going to have more people. We're going to have some prizes. We're going to have all sorts of stuff next year. So we just appreciate you guys helping us get to where we are, and you guys keep coming in and supporting us every week. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. So from the Poor Boys to everybody out there, we're gonna go ahead and do a Kraken 2.0.
I'm stalling. I don't have one in because you have to wait a minute. So just in Poor Boy fashion, you know that shit never goes right.
God, Chad,
it never
my
goes.
lips hurt real bad.
Jeez, I gotta pee too. So this is gonna be.
Jeez. I need some chapstick. My lips are real bad. Oh. Tina, eat the food. Eat your dinner. I fucking love that movie.
Jeez, I heard what you said. You're not fucking cool butthead.
You're cool.
You're not fucking cool, man.
Y'all doing an after thing. I don't know if we're doing an after thing. I don't think we had planned on doing one because we are doing a stream tomorrow.
Yeah, we're actually doing.
I don't know. Let us finish this up, and then if we go live, we go live. If we don't, we'll see you guys tomorrow. So who knows? We might. We're trying to go. We're trying to do a little bit more over here on the tube. We've been kind of slacking a little bit, so we are trying to do some more lives and randoms.
We should go live on my friggin'.
You use that, dude. You can use that the thumbnail that I made for you, bro.
Hold on.
Use that thumbnail I made for you. It should be in YouTube chat.
That guy Mike, are you gonna send him?
I'm gonna send him a message, so I'll get the rest of his picks from him, dude. Like I said, he's a really cool dude. I really want you to meet him. He's very super sports savvy. He's got a great sports mind. So does Greg. Unfortunately, Greg is a Niners fan. We'll have to. Bastard. Yeah, we'll have to let. We'll give him a pass this one time for being a Niners fan. But Mike is a Seahawks fan. He is from the Seattle area, so he is a Seahawks fan. But they both just love football. They love talking about sports. We talk sports almost every day. Their podcast.
I would love to freaking collab with them.
Oh yeah, it would be a lot of fun, dude. Especially after football season, when we can do some non-sports stuff and do some collaborations between our two podcasts and have them up on a few episodes of our podcast, go up on their podcast for a couple episodes. Try to promote both of us as much as we possibly can because both of those guys are fucking amazing. And like I said, I'd do anything to help them out. Greg has helped me out a few times going through what I've been going through with my son. So those guys they're just good people, down to earth, and I can't wait for the Poor Boys to collab, man.
He was fucking talking shit in the chat and all that. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
When we say, hey, that's part of that podcast you were talking about. I was like, yeah. Let them when they come in, whenever we're live, let them drop their link. I mean, it's all about networking. They'll share us out and all that good shit. So, and I actually picked you up, Mike, as well. I do see that content over there. So hell yeah, keep that rolling, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. You got yours ready?
No, I'm trying to grab that.
Oh, dear God.
Oh my God. Jeez.
I need some justice. My lips hurt real bad.
Hold on, man.
Oh. Eat your dinner.
Jeez, I don't want it. I'm not hungry. Hold on. I'm freaking saving shit. Hold
up. Mike, voice to text would come in handy right now. I bet.
Yes, it would, Mike. Yes, it would.
I bet. But yeah, we definitely need to do a collab with you, dude. Definitely.
Yes.
I would love to have you guys up on our podcast, maybe even have you guys live up on YouTube with us. So we can shout out your guys' podcast to our subscribers. And then I'd love to do some collaborations with you guys on the podcast as well. I think the four of us could put together a pretty cool show.
I should. I am.
Are you taking your time on purpose right now, or
no? You hear my fucking chicken pecking? Come on,
I know. I'm listening to you. I'm like, huh? And this guy's in IT.
Hey.
he's over here hunting and pecking and shit.
Just because I'm smart in IT does not mean that I type fast. It is because I'm knowledgeable about. Yeah. Okay. Leave it alone.
He's like, I'll leave it alone.
Hold on, where is my notepad?
There's other things that you don't.
Notepad up. Yes, hold on.
There's other things you don't do very fast either.
Jump that bed, running sweep away. Jump that bed, running.
Really?
You weren't even looking at the screen.
Well, I knew. Trust me, I knew by the song what you were playing. No.
Oh shit!
Hold on, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay.
You're trying to make me wait to drink alcohol.
Copy. Just. And public schedule thumbnail. Yes, I'm talking to myself.
Drugs
Stand
are
by.
bad. Drugs are bad, bro.
I didn't say they were good. I didn't say they were good.
He's like, but they said they were the best in town, man. Oh man. Are you?
What time is it now? 9:50. So we're going to go live at 10. So we got 10 minutes.
Well, we're gonna do this Kraken and shut down. So
Hold on. I just created it. Stand by. Oh, shit. I fucking posted a whole link in my description that I should not have posted. Fuck.
delete it.
I am about to go in there. Hold on, let me go into it so I can delete it. Because I was like, I posted a bunch of friggin' people's link that should not have been there.
My frown is not upside down. Hey, there you go. I like it.
And I will actually post the link here in a minute in the chat to where we're going. Let me just edit this real quick.
Matter of fact, I can probably
Podcast.
banner it.
Panel piece. No, let's get rid of that. Social media.
Did you use this one?
I used all of our freaking podcast links in the description.
No.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Because that one's dope as fuck.
Yes, I did use that one.
That one's
Thank you
bad.
for that one. Let me go to YouTube so I can share that over here. Because I will show you where we will be.
Finally figured I thought the hat was so you chat. Wait, what? I'm not ignoring you. I just don't understand what your messages mean. Says you finally figured it out. I thought that hat was so you, Chad. I don't understand what that means.
Which one?
Kathy's message. She says, Jay, ignoring me isn't healthy for you. I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I read your message. I just don't understand what that meant.
There you go. And once I get over there and we start the live, I will drop the link in the chizzy. And remember, I am freaking head honcho at the door. And if we don't know you, or if we just not feeling the vibe, then not coming up. But I'm sure anybody who else comes up besides certain folks will let you up.
Yeah, if you're not following Mr. Lone Star over here, click on that link right there. It'll take you to our link. You can subscribe to his channel, and it'll let you guys know when we go live or when he goes live over there. I'm gonna do this Kraken, and let's shut her down, and then we'll figure out what we're doing over there.
Hold on, where is my Kraken?
Dear God.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where the hell did that thing?
I need to get a whistle, bro. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. I need to get a yellow hanky that I can throw every time I'm live. Oh, flag on Chad. Flag on Chad.
You fucking suck, bro.
Did you find it? All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, y'all.
Crack in real quick.
Y'all go follow Lone Stars Lounge. That's what we'll be after this. I'll be dropping links. And oh shit, I just sprayed beer all over my fucking desk. That's awesome.
Been there, done that. At least it's not your monitor like it was last time. And your keyboard and everything else.
That shit covered everything. Everything. Dude. Ah, shit.
No, I can't see you. There we go. I'm like,
I see you.
We're not playing hide and go seek on YouTube, bro. That's not how this works, okay? I can't win. I'm in a different state. Like, I'm hiding forever. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother.
Let's do this.
Cheers, y'all who are chugging with us.
Oh, that's cold.
Burp.
There it is.
There you go.
Woo, mother trucker.
There you go.
That hurt.
There you go.
That hurt bad.
And bonus points who can guess Mojo football. And if you know, don't. If you know You don't know. Don't say shit. Bonus points for anybody who can guess Mojo football in the chat. And if you already heard me talk about it, don't say a word.
I want to be the first guest on that show. The podcast show? Or, yeah, dude, I want you up, bro, for sure. I'm not sure which show you're talking about, but yeah, I definitely want to have you up, dude, for sure. I think it'd be cool to have you up on our podcast or on our show live on YouTube. I think that'd be super cool. Oh, man. If you get home tonight and you're still up and you see us up, like I said, that link that Lone Stars Lounge posted in chat, the after party, if you click on that, it'll take you to the show that's coming up next. And then you can follow him. You can subscribe to him. What up, James? Hey,
there is James. Hey, we're about to go live on my channel, James. Hey, fucking come over and fucking jump on the panel. But the link that I just posted is right to my
Codio
live in 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Codio.
Huh?
Said Codio.
Permian Panthers. There you go, Cody.
I'm like, Codio got it.
Yeah, but Cody, hold on. You've heard me talk about them. You cheated. You heard me talk about them. I was doing that.
He also knows sports though too. So he may have known it before talking to us about it because that's a pretty famous
Mojo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thanks so much again for hanging out with the Poor Boys again on this playoff pick'em stream. We will be live. The next live stream that we will do, we have 2 games to pick because it will be the AFC Championship games. We will be going live either Friday or Saturday. We're not sure exactly what day yet, but we are going live again next week to do the pick'ems for the AFC and the NFC championship games. And then we have a week off. And then the Super Bowl is the week after that. We may do a live stream for the Pro Bowl. I do want to kind of maybe do the skills, talk about the skills stuff and stuff they're doing in that. I don't care too much about the flag football. I think that's a joke.
You know what? I kind of want to do a watch along with the freaking Pro Bowl, and I want to laugh at them. Like we need to let them know how much that. Like I said, we all say it's going to be flag football at some point. Now it's becoming that. Come on now. I mean,
yeah.
Ridiculous. So,
yep. All right, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with the Poor Boys. We will see you guys next week. We are heading on over to Lone Stars Lounge for the after party to hang out for a while with my boy Lone Star and all of his friends over on the lounge side of TikTok. So we will catch you guys next week. And as always, guys, please, for the sake of Weird Al Yankovic, stay weird, y'all.
Stay weird, y'all. Cheers. We love you guys.
Laters. Peace.